Hello, Jen here, and it is kit building day today. So welcome to the Build a Page series. I'm gonna build my 5 kits, and because it's also off the board month this month, we're going to be choosing some Pinterest inspiration to build our kits with. All of us have chosen a picture, and that's what we'll use to kind of build our kits and create our layouts with. So something from our Pinterest boards, that's what Off the Board is all about. Essentially, it's a way to just get you looking through Pinterest, looking through those boards you've already been creating, and probably like the rest of us, just hoarding ideas but never actually using them. We are going to get them used up. So I have Pinterest inspiration from Moira and Shannon and Christy and Sheila and Kristen, and they all have one from me, so we're gonna create our layouts based off of what we've chosen, and so it should be really fun. So let me see if I remember whose inspiration piece was what. I might get them wrong, but I will correct myself as I go. I think that this one was Shannon's. I think this one was Sheila's. So kind of this fun like mood board, color scheme, color palette. This one was Christy's with those gorgeous watercolor ice cream cones. This one was Kristen's. So stunning and gorgeous, and of course the like greens and blues and then the pinks. So many things you can do with this. And then hold on, there's one more. I have to find Moira's. And then this one is Moira's. There's so much you could do here as far as the kind of geometry of it, but then also the colors, the depth of field, just so much. So many ideas going through my head for this one. And then let me show you mine. So this is the one that I chose. Again, I was kind of thinking like there's some design elements here you could go with, some circles on both sides, some strips of paper, and then all these different rainbow colors, or also you could just use it as sort of a fun summary inspiration, whatever you want to do. So let me go ahead and start with, I'll just start at the beginnings. So I'm just going to go back to Shannon's, which is the rainbow. So what I see here is I actually really like the dimensions where there's something cutting through the center and it's strips of paper cutting through the center or whatever it might be, and then this tree is kind of where a photo could go. So I like that as a design aspect, and then of course I also really like the rainbow aspect, but also that the background is dark. It's not like a really light blue sky or a almost white sky. It's dark because obviously the rainbow is, you know, in front of the storm that's been passing. So I kind of like that. I'm thinking I might go for some darker colors with rainbow as a pop of accent. So that's what I'm gonna try to build my first kit with. I do not have pictures out, but this month's How to Kill a Kit with Style kit is, the theme is splash, and so I think it will be really easy to get a bunch of like rainbowy colors out of the kit that I built, because the kit is kind of built around splashes of color and splashes of summer and literal splashes, and so my photos will probably be a lot of summery stuff too. So it's all going to work out. I think what I might do for this kit is go into this. Let me see here. So I have the rainbow hearts that I could go ahead and cut out, maybe fussy cut a bunch of the hearts out to make the rainbow strip. I could do it on a background like this, or I like this, but the only problem is I don't know that the hearts are going to work well, and it kind of doesn't give me that dark that I was hoping for. So let me see if I can find something that has that darker background to it. Oh, I do have some more Vicki Boutin. I could mix the two. Let's see. They do actually work together. They're not the same collection, but they are these darker colors. So maybe there's something. It's so busy. That's the only thing. I'm not sure if I want busy. Well, I'm still liking cutting these out. Let me see what else I can find in here before I jump into something else. I just was hoping for more of like a, maybe more like this. Even the black and then the color on top of it. I could do something with that, definitely. And then I could save this for another day. So maybe I will go ahead and put that away. And let's see if I use these two pieces. So this one is Vicki Boutin Kaleidoscope. And this one is Dear Lizzie's Stay Colorful. So I do really like that. And now maybe to add a little bit of something to kind of map my photo, I could go with this. This is very like crafty, so, but the purple is nice on the back. That's a black. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and pull these three out. I don't need to use all of them. I can just use a couple strips of them and then save this for another sort of more crafty layout, because I do like some of this. Like, I wouldn't mind if I cut this, for example, and didn't use that and use some of the purple. This also could make a really good title though, or something to place by a photo. So actually I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have these all attached because they came from Christy and I kind of wanted to just have everything together. So let me see if there's something else. Like, I could definitely use this that has that rainbow sort of swipe to it. This as well, it says the wow factor. That could go for a few different photos. I'm just going to kind of pop these over to the side here. This one's sort of more artistic-y. This one says Today Rocked and it's got the rainbow, so that's also good. Good Friends and Great Adventures. I might put that to the side. I think I'll save the flowers. Look at how beautiful and big those are. This might work for another one of the layouts. So yeah, I'll keep them close at hand, but I think I'll put them away for now. There is this little element here. I'm probably not going to use all of these pieces, but I'll pull them out and kind of have them available. Even the camera's kind of fun. It's got the rainbow to it. I can do all the things, Simple Pleasures, those could both work. This is another camera. So here it says Create Yourself. Here's another one of those circles. This one says You've Got This. I don't really know what picture I'm pairing with it yet, so maybe I'll save those titles, and then just when I figure out the picture, I could always come back if I think one of those will work as a title. And I'm going to go ahead and put the bird in there because it's cute and it doesn't really fit with this stuff either. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm just going to rip these pieces, or maybe I'm not that strong. There we go. Okay, so I've got all this ephemera. I've got these kind of papers that I can use for layering. And then I've got these. So I think that is a really good start to kit number 1. Let me grab my bags. I always keep them at the ready. Okay, kit number 1, and this was Shannon's inspiration. I might write that down. I can't imagine that I'm gonna forget, just because the inspiration pieces kind of speak to some of the elements that I'm pulling out, but I might just go ahead and give myself that reminder that whose inspiration piece I'm using. So I've got Shannon's inspo. And we'll throw that into kit number 1. Okay, that came together really super easy, and I'm kind of excited to do it. So the next one here is Sheila's. If it'll, there we go. So this one, I'm really taking the colors from it, but I also feel like in this picture right here, there is a lot of beachy texture. Beach colors and beach texture, and that actually fits perfectly with some of the stuff that I have in this kit. So let me show you what I've pulled out. Well, I already know I want to take that out because it's got the right colors. But I have these stickers that have those same sort of blues and creams. There is a little pop of pink in this that isn't in this color scheme, but I think that's okay if I kind of stick mostly with the blues and I add in some grays and stuff like that. I think we're in the right kind of color direction. So here I've also got, this is the same one. I liked it because of this mug that says Lake Life. This says Lake House. And so I really want to be able to have lots of lake stuff because I have some lake pictures to be scrapping. So I'm gonna pull that out, and then I have some of these papers. These are summery papers. Different collections. I can't remember because, as you can see, I have pulled them apart. But this is sort of more pool. This has got some of the waves in it, and that definitely fits this color scheme down here that has some of the like teals up into the greens and the blues. So I think that that works. Even this one here, it literally says Lake House color palette. So it's got a lot of those greeny blues, so I think that that's gonna work with those papers. I have this that has a little bit of that, but also has some of those pops of pink, so this might work with some of these. This is definitely gonna be made up of scraps, I think. And then, what else can I throw? Oh yes, I have this, I have these. So this one's definitely more ocean. I might put this one away. I do have ocean pictures to scrap as well, but this one says Lake Bum, which I just thought was perfect. So I'm gonna keep that one out. Let's see. I've got this, which has some pops of pink, but also has the teal. So maybe I can pull that out too. And now I kind of need maybe some larger pieces. There's a lot of ephemera in here that I will go through in a second. I just kind of want to get some of the papers pulled first. So here's another kind of blue. I do really love this flower. I don't necessarily want to lose that flower, but I might actually cut that out and then there'd still be a good background. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it, because I have a feeling I'm going to be using flowers in one of these layouts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this. I really like this big pink and yellow flower. I know I'm cutting off the leaves, I'm cutting off some of the blue flowers, which are also really pretty, but this goes with that color scheme, and this will end up in another kit for sure. Where else did I have some of those more kind of like lake? I feel like there's a kind of a blend between lake and ocean. This has kind of got a beachy feel to it. It could be lake or ocean, honestly. Well, the starfish kind of say ocean to me, but I'm okay with putting it there. These stickers kind of have that feeling too. There's greens and blues in them. There's a few sheets of the same stickers, so I'll just pull out one of those sheets. What else is in here? I know I have some other kind of bluish colored, like this. I don't know if I want to add any more pink. And I feel like, yeah, I think that's probably okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's a lot of paper. I need some background papers. So that is what I'm gonna have to work on with this. I might just get some white cardstock and some darker blue cardstock. So let's put all of this, and this will be kit number 2, inspired by Sheila. So I'll just write that down. Sheila, oh, my pen's not wanting to work. Sheila's inspo. Okay, there is kit number 2 well on its way. So the third one is Christie's ice cream. So the one thing I definitely know is I want to use some watercolors because this is very much a watercolor picture. So I'm actually going to write that down in here. So I'm going to do Christie's inspo, and then I'm going to put use watercolors, because that's the one thing I won't put right into the kit is the watercolors. But I also know that I have some ice cream type things in here. So where did my little ice cream truck go? Right here. I have this cute little ice cream truck. So we will go ahead and make this an actual ice cream layout. I definitely know I have ice cream pictures that I can use. So other things that are kind of fun are some of these little Doodlebug. I think these are Doodlebug. So this one has a popsicle, and it has some of these fun little fruits and lemonade and stuff like that. So I think that that would work really well. I'll put that with it too. And then what kind of paper? So I definitely have this paper left that has summery vibes to it. This is Paige Evans, I think. So I can add that in there. Let's see if there's some other kind of fun. Well, this one is boba. So not really ice cream, but it still kind of has a fun summery element to it. Oh, this has this chill, so I could cut that out. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cut that out. And here are some fun kind of ice cream colors too. I could put some of that in there. Same with this one, is kind of very fun. Those ones, not as much. Let's see if there's anything on here that is ice creamy. Nope, not really. Okay, but there is a peacock on that, and maybe we'll come back to the peacock colors. There are some scraps here. Let's see if any of these have ice cream to them. Pool party. These are kind of just fun, bright colors. Here are some fun, bright colored branding strips that could work. These stickers, not so much. Some blue can go in there. I've got, oh, this branding strip, which has been bent a little bit, but that's okay. Let's chase the sun, celebrate good times. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there, and that could definitely work. Here are some, oh, here are some rainbows that could go. No, I was gonna say they could go into my rainbow one, but I don't think I want like literal rainbow, so I'll leave those out for now. I know I have a few other, here we go. So here's a smaller version of that chill. It's a smaller version of that paper. I could pop that in there because maybe, you know, then it gives me a little versatility on which paper. Here's some ice cream. And I know I have some other kind of ice creamy type things. Here's some fun bright colors. What's this one? No ice cream on that one. Is there an ice cream here? Stay cool in the pool. Well, if this ends up being kind of a pool themed one, that could work. This says there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. Here's some bright orange, and it also has those little fruit. Oh, here's some popsicles and some ice cream, so that can go in there. Ice cold drinks could work, or even the summer lemon could work. Summer days could work. I'm not sure what picture is going to go in here. Summer bucket list I actually want to use on something else. Here are the drinks. Okay, that's probably good because, again, I don't know what picture I'm going to use. So we're just going for the whole like ice cream thing, and I definitely want to have some watercolor in here. So this might be a situation of taking just little bits of these different patterns. And now that I think about it, maybe I could do something with this, because this actually kind of looks like the tops of umbrellas at a beach. So maybe I could do a beach picture and make this look like the tops of the umbrellas, and then do some drinks and stuff. So that actually sounds like a great plan. That's what I'm gonna do. That is for Christie's, inspired by ice cream cones. So that's number 3. And this is probably gonna be a kit where I've added way more than I'll actually use, but I might use little touches of everything. So I'm okay with that. And a lot of this is scraps. And so sometimes, you know, throwing in more scraps rather than less just gives you lots of option. Like this, I'm not sure that I'll even use this at all. I could fussy cut a couple of the little bobas. I do have other drinks, other like boba pictures. I'm gonna put this one back because I don't think I'm gonna use it. The more that I pulled out here and saw what I had, the more I realized I don't need that one. Okay, so that's number 3. Okay, so number 4 is Kristen's beautiful peacock. Just so gorgeous. Look at all the flowers all around. I think I want to make this very kind of flower heavy, and then I want to have a really bold pop of the blues and the greens, and I might even try to throw in a couple of peacocks. So let's do that. I already know that I'm maybe leaning towards some of my Cocoa Vanilla. So let's see here. This one is the cut apart sheet. I kind of like this one. Kind of like this one as my background maybe, and then some of those bigger, bolder flowers. I don't know. Or do I like this as my background with bigger, bolder flowers all around it? Well, I'll put them both in. I'll put them both in. Then I'm just gonna load up a bunch of flowers. And they'll probably all be different types of flowers just because that's what I have available. And I think that that's okay. So let me see what I can find in some of these smaller pieces that are flower. That's not really the right feeling. No, 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 no. Oh, that's nice. Okay. None of those. these that are more flower. Not really, no. Oh, there's an ice cream. You can't be sad when you're eating ice cream, it says. So that can come out and go into my kit. Oh. That is crazy. Let's pull out some of these flowers and see if we're going to be able to kind of combine them. I don't know. This has a very distinct look to it. I think what I might, oh, there's two birds. Maybe I'll put this in the kit as well. Okay. I actually think I might fussy cut some of these flowers. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Sometimes I like when flowers have different look to them and then they, you know, all kind of don't match, which is much more like a garden. But I think this style, the styles are just, this style is just a little too different from these. So I'm not going to use those. I'm a little bit sad, but that's okay. Do I want to add in maybe some of these and cut some of these apart, just because I think the colors actually work. And they kind of have a bit of a, like a peacock feel to them, I think. So I'll go ahead and maybe add that in there to fussy cut out. And I think that might be all I add into this for now, until I start going through my ephemera right here and pulling things out to kind of add into it. I do have some dimensional flowers I might want to add into here, but I have to figure out the blues. I really want to have something kind of in the shades of blues and greens that contrasts from the rest of the background. So I have to figure out what I want to do for that. That is going to be something that I think I have to come back to. Yeah, okay. This is going to be kit number 4, but it's going to need a little bit more work, I think. And then the last one is Moira's. And I definitely think I want to look at getting another cut file into here. So I'm going to go and pull out my little thing of cut files that I have and see if we can find something that has the same kind of vibe to it. Okay, so I just store all of my cut files that are already cut in this paper pad. Let me push this back. Okay, I don't love this paper pad. I didn't buy it. It was actually given to me. Yeah, it's just very kind of distressed and not my style at all, but the person who gave it to me was storing their cut files in here, and she gave me all her cut files, and so I've just kept doing that because it's a great way to keep them flat. So these are pre-purchased ones. I'm not looking for anything like that, I don't think. Okay, so I've used a bunch. So let's see, we've got flowers. I have this one, which could work as well. The arch kind of has this like spiral effect to it that I see. This is more of a wonky kind of retro one. Rainbow. I think I already used the one that was here. This is a heart. You can see it better on the white. I would use something like that maybe, but it's also very, very thin paper. Butterfly, flowers, another butterfly, and flowers. I didn't cut any of these out. They were given to me because my friend is no longer scrapbooking anymore. More butterflies. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, is that it? Have I used everything? I think I have. Okay. So these are all the cut files that are left that I had from her. So I might have to go with this one. Alright, so that is the one that I'll use. And I don't know, I think it kind of works. The picture to me definitely has some like depth of field to it, where there's definitely like a center to it, and this one obviously definitely has a center to it. And then I might have to spray paint it black, or like mist it or paint it black, because I kind of like the way that the black is there. And then I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do from there, but that's a good start. Okay, so we'll start with this, and now let's see. I'm not really sure that any of these papers are the right kind of vibe. Well, maybe this one, because we definitely have some green going on in there. So I'm gonna pull out this one. It's a very kind of fall picture to me, which that's totally fine. I'm still gonna try to make it a summer picture. Do I want this peacock in that other layout? Yes, I do. Not really sure how many peacocks I actually have, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that while I'm here, while I have it. I might as well go ahead and do it. I'll probably fussy cut it out. I'm not sure if the Trust Me You're Lovely is gonna work. If it does, I'll keep it. If not, I can just fussy cut the peacock. Okay, that will go into the peacock kit. And this can go back in here. And okay, maybe now that we've got that, I could use some Vicki Boutin papers, because this could also work. Oh, and it's got green on the other side. Yeah, I think I'll take this piece for sure. I could fussy cut out some of these flowers to put around the cut file. I'm not sure if the rest of it really works. No, I think I'm just gonna take that one piece. I'm just gonna do this one piece. I'm just gonna rip right there. Do that. Again, it is sort of leaning more towards fall, but that is okay. And then that might actually be it for what's in this kit. Oh, this could work as well if I want to do a little bit of layering or just matte something. So I'll pull that out too. But I might have to go and find some other papers to put into this one. Do I want to use any of this? No, I don't know. We will start with that, and then I think maybe once I pick the picture that I want, it might help direct me towards what else I want to put into here. I definitely need to get some more like orangey reds in here for sure, because that's what's in the inspiration picture too. But that's where I will start. So let's get that into a bag, and then I can kind of work on some of these other elements. Okay, so I went through some pictures and I've pulled out pictures, and now I need to match the pictures with the kit. So I found these two super cute pictures. This is obviously ice cream, so this is gonna go in the ice cream kit right here. The other thing about this ice cream kit is, sorry, you can hear my little guy in the background. The other thing about this ice cream kit is this is actually for an album that is a travel album. I haven't started it. I literally just got the pictures printed and back today. And so I'm gonna be turning this is one of those like recollections, kind of trying to mimic like an old Snap or Smash journal. That's what this is, and I'm gonna turn it into my travel album. So the page that I'm gonna be creating is going to have to fit in here, and probably I'll just use one of these as the base paper. I'll definitely cover it up. This isn't kind of the theme that I'm going for. Some of them I think I'll definitely try to use. I think it might be fun to try to use this one and pop a bunch of pictures into it, but for the most part these are going to end up being covered up. But I just need to have this out to make sure that I get the right size to create my background page with. So I have to remember that when I'm creating. Sometimes when I've been creating my 2022 album, I forget that it's 8.5 by 11 and I start making a 12 by 12 layout, and then I have to go back and alter it. So on my little thing here, I just want to add to remind myself that this is also in my travel album. So we'll throw that one in there, and then I have this really fun spray park picture. I think probably the rainbow would work good for this one. So I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I think that works good, not just with the picture, but also with Harper's personality. So we'll go ahead and throw that picture in there. And then I have these photos from 2014. Yes, these are from way back in 2014. I love how these pictures turned out. I'm really disappointed with the pictures that I got recently of my trip, and I might end up having to reprint them all. It's $80 worth of photos, and they are just really bad quality. So yeah, disappointing. But anyways, this is kind of pool-like, so definitely not lake photos. I might have to actually change one of these. We'll see. Not lake photos. That's kind of what I pulled out here, is very lake-like. This was the ice cream. This one could be fun with lots of the bright colors. And then, well, but it's flowers. I think I'm going to switch it up and not use these pictures. And I will definitely use this picture. Where do I want to put this one? Actually, I'm not going to use this one either. Now that I'm looking at my kits, they just aren't really fitting what I wanted. So let's go through some other photos. Maybe I'll do the picture of Kaylin. Do I want to do it with Moira's, or do I want to do the peacock, more kind of flowery? Let's see. I'm going either, oh, this is kind of fun. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pop it in with this one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do Kaylin in here. There's going to be flowers all around, and I need some sort of like greenish, bluish, peacock feeling something here. So I still have to work on that. Okay, what am I going to do for Moira's now? Moira's actually does have a bit of a fall feel to it. Maybe I can find something that's a little bit more fall-like. I'm wondering if we did a fall hike at any point that I could pull some of them out. Let me see what I have here in September. I'm really trying to spread out the dates so that I'm not just doing all 1 year worth of photos. This could be fun. This is some family photos that we took. That might actually work, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so that's gonna be Moira's. It is in September, so not quite summer, not quite fall. So I think that works with kind of the warmer tones that you see in Moira's picture, but also the greens. There's lots of greens on this like large culvert type thing that is all painted and looks really cool and pretty. So that'll go in here. So now I've got this one done, this one done, this one done. I need my lake one done. Okay. And let me go into these new photos that I printed that wait till you see how bad the quality is. Like, just super, super disappointing for coming from Shutterfly through Costco. I'm just really, really heartbroken, honestly. Heartbroken. Okay, so again, this will end up being in that album, so I have to keep that in mind too. But I have all these aquarium pictures, and you can see like a lot of the colors are just really weird and off, and they aren't like that in the actual pictures, and they weren't like that in my editing software. They just did not print well. Super flimsy. Yeah, I'm really, really disappointed. Look at this one. It's totally washed out. Yeah, but for now, I'll have to message them, but for now I'm going to go ahead and work with them because that's what I have, and I want to start scrapping this trip because it was such a fun trip. So what picture? Could do the boys fishing because there's some fish stuff here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do their fishing photo. Lake life fishing photo. They've got some like blues and greens in here, which is part of the thing, and so that pink can just be a pop that I add. I think that works. Okay, that is going to be the pictures for all 5 of these kits. So I'll stick this in here. So now they all have pictures. So I need to get a bit more ephemera in some of these. Some of them have stickers and stuff, but some of them I really want to get a bit more ephemera. So I'm gonna hop into some of the ephemera that's in the kit first and pull some of these things out and see if they kind of fit with any of what is going on. So I didn't really do beach stuff. This vacation is so weird. It's spelt wrong. It's strange. And also these stickers are all summer stickers, and then it says spring break, which is strange, very strange. So yeah, I'm not probably going to use any of those. So I'm going to put those back. Let me go into here maybe and pull a few things out of this one. Alright, so for starters, I know I have these flowers that can go into the flowers. I like this right now, and I kind of like the wood with that color scheme. The sunshine can go into one of them. I like that. These 2 rainbows, maybe not. Okay, that can go in there with that. I didn't really see much in here that I want to add into any of these, so let me put that away. But this has a few things now, so I can kind of put it down. This doesn't really have anything yet. This already has a ton of stuff, so I might actually go ahead and put it away it has some stickers, it has, you know, a cut file, it has lots of things. So this one has lots of ephemera, but I think I might add the sunshine in there. And then this one needs these flowers, which might not be quite the right colors, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in anyways. Okay, I am going to go through this a little bit, I think, and just see if there's any extra stuff that I can kind of quickly pull out. I know I have some stuff tucked in over here. Oh, these yellow hearts could actually work with the hearts that I have. So let me put those into the rainbow. Let's see. Oh, this is part of that Paige Evans collection. Actually, no, it's not part of that collection, but it does have some fun kind of flowers and rainbowy things. So I think I'll pull that out because I can probably use that in a couple of different places. I also think I can probably use, let me see if I can find here. I can definitely use some of this stuff. So I've got the 49 Market. These are the Blossom envelope bits. Then I also know that I have, what else? Oh, I have these. There's some flowers, some pretty flowers and stuff on here. I could probably get those used up. I have these 49 Market. Those are the acetate, what do they call them? Just the acetate leaves. I have this stuff, which is all rainbow, so I can definitely pull that out. And I know I can probably get something fun and rainbowy going on with that. Do I have anything else? Yes. I have this big, huge pack, which, it's all fallen out. This pack is also just a bunch of super fun, super rainbowy ephemera. It's mostly in the pinks and the oranges and yellows. So it doesn't really help me with my search for teal, but it could help me with some of those flowers. That's really what I'm trying to figure out, is where I can find some teal, because I would love to kind of do, I have this vision, this idea in my head that I would love to do, and now I'm just feeling like I don't have the right supplies to actually pull it off. Do I have some tags that would work? Not really. These are kind of more in the mints and stuff. I wouldn't call those like peacock colors. Where are peacock colors when you need them? I'm not sure if I have anything in that. Oh, wait. Okay. So this is Maggie Holmes. What collection is this? I don't know if I know what collection this is. But it does have some more of those sort of peacock colors. It's got this one here, this, even this floral. It has a few little bits of navy in there. Not a ton, but some that I might be able to work with. So I'll pull that out. That's really what I'm kind of going for, is some of those like darker blues and navies, and then the greens and like teals. And I just think I don't have that much, because those are the colors I tend to gravitate towards that I really love using. So I tend to use those up first in any of my work. So I do have this that says Happy Times. I have this So Lovely. I have these flowers. This Hello could work, just a note. Okay, there's a few things in here that could probably work. This is Pebbles. What is the collection? Never says on these stickers, so I'm not sure what the collection is, but that does have some potential. What about here? I have some potential here with things like this arrow, this kind of banner sticker. I might just really have to mesh a few things together. These leaves, there's a couple of them here and here. Those could probably work. So I'll pull that out as well. I don't think there was anything in there. Let me do this super quick. Maybe I have some fun teal colors in here. This is all pieces from my sampler packs. So it's just a very random mishmash of 6x6 papers from different designers, different companies. Here we go. That is the green that I was kind of looking for. So maybe I will throw some butterflies in there instead of peacocks, but they have the colors that I am going for. So if I pull this out, you can see there's lots of the greens with the navies. And that's what I was hoping for. So maybe I can pull a few of those out and work them somehow into the design. Okay, let's put this all into that kit. Some of it might go into other kits because now I've really got a whole bunch of stuff pulled out. Okay, so for that nautical kit, what did we say? We pulled out some gray papers. Where did I put them? Oh, right here. So we just want to add a little bit of gray into that. And one other thing that I had seen that I want to pull is some fish. Since they are fishing, I did put some fish stickers in here. Where did I put them? Fishies, where did you go? Oh, well I have, hold on, I have wood veneer fish in here. I know that. So not the turtles, but I know I have some fish. No whales in the lake. Yeah, well I won't put the turtle in there. Don't think we need it, but I can throw a couple of those fish maybe. And then I also have this that has a life jacket. The boys are both wearing life jackets, so I know I can put that in there too. And then I have fish stickers. Where did you go, fish stickers? Right here. I might not use all of them, but I can definitely use some of the pops of green, maybe some pops of another color, the blue. So I'll go ahead and throw that in there. So I'm gonna call that kit done. That was kit number 2, inspired by Sheila. Let me pull out, I can push this back actually. For this rainbow kit, I had those yellow hearts. So I'll go ahead and throw those in there. I had lots of ephemera, but I also think I want to do maybe some of this and put some of that in. I might pull out some of the teal just to match the teal that's gonna go in the other, on the other one. So You Are Loved could work. Maybe something green in there too. So maybe those pieces. As you can see, I've used a lot of the teal. So I'm gonna throw those pieces in, and the rest of this can all go into this rainbow. Okay, so now I have in here, I've got some different textures. I've got lots of ephemera, lots of patterns. I think this one is good. I don't have to do more is more for every kit. Here is my peacock kit. So I did find, oh, I found this that says Hey Hey Sunshine and Nothing But Blue Skies. I'm gonna put that in the summer one too with Harper. This is going in, this I pulled out because it actually seems to match this. It could be from this collection. I'm not entirely sure. It is a lot. I definitely won't use all of these papers. And I'm gonna put in these butterflies. Try to figure out how to use the butterflies. And I have flowers. I have some stickers here that are all in those teals and blues, but also I have some pinks and stuff. So yeah, I've got some pink flowers on this one specifically, so I think that's good. I've got some pinks in here too so that I don't throw off the equilibrium too much between the pink and the those kind of peacock colors. So this can all go in. This is definitely a mishmash of patterns and a mishmash of designers and stuff, but I think I'm gonna make it work. I'm definitely gonna make it work. Oh, I'm also gonna throw in the acetate leaves because the pink is so pronounced all around that peacock. Okay, was there anything else? Oh yes, I thought maybe this might go with some of these different flowers. Yeah, that's gonna go in there too. Okay, now for this one, this was Moira's, and so I've kind of got my arch that I'm somehow going to work with as this cut file. I've got green, I've got some yellows. I think I'm going to throw this in, and I might end up using some of these as, for example, like this, to maybe do some stamping and cutting, fussy cutting out. There's some other dots in here. I can push all of these out and use these all somehow to create those elements that are in the sort of more pinks and oranges and yellows that you see on one side of the flowers. There's sort of, you know, the greens and everything on one side, and then the reds and warmer colors on the other. So this is definitely gonna go in. Hopefully I will remember that that's what I'm doing. Lots of fun splashes of yellow, which match my daughter and my son's shirt. I feel like I need one other type of color, like a navy blue or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these into this kit as well. I think the colors do match and they'll work, and then there are some navies in here that might kind of match and that I can find a place to put them in, and maybe I'll turn some of these into shaker pockets and bring in some of that color with sequins. So I'm not gonna put the sequins in here quite yet, but I think that's where I'm leaning, and that's what my plan is gonna be. So I'm gonna call this one done too. Don't think I actually needed any of these. I can put them back, and I'm not sure I needed either. Well, you know, I'll just throw them in. They're more on the reds, and there is a little bit of red in that picture. The flowers or leaves on the one side definitely have some red in them, so I may be able to use those in a strategic way. And I think that's it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is it for my kits. I'm going to be uploading all of the videos, putting these layouts together, so you can stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It definitely means a lot to me. Also check out Christy and Shannon and Moira and Sheila and Kristen. They would also love if you went and saw their kits and how they're putting their layouts together, and subscribe to them too. Show them some love. Check out the inspiration pieces and how they're kind of interpreting them. And that's it for me. So until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.